Mozambique's Minister of Land and Rural Development has thanked the South African government, the SANDF and all aid organizations for their role in Cyclone Idai relief efforts. Minister Celso Correia says that the official death toll now stands at almost 450 just in Mozambique. Our reporter Njanji Chauke and camera person Sicelo Hlanula spoke to Correia and at the Beira International Airport a short while ago.
And to one of the affected areas where we met a group of a farming community that have banded together to try and assist the victims of Cyclone Idai. What we noticed there is that there are still a number of communities or villages that have not been reached. So as we left the area, the helicopters were going to drop off some of the aid. But joining me now at the Beira Airport is the Mozambican Minister for Land and Rural Development to talk to us a bit more about this. Thanks for making time to speak to us, sir. Can you just tell us at this stage what do we know about the death toll and the number of people that have been displaced?
We have 48 people that lost their lives. We have managed to rescue 130,000 people. Obviously, there's a lot of more people in higher grounds due to the early warning system that were installed in the community, especially for floods. So the government has been giving aid now for more than 300,000 people around the provinces. Obviously, there's still people in critical areas that need life-saving kits, so we've been prioritizing those people that could lose their lives, either for health problems or food security and water and sanitation. So this has been the priorities. Number of people that need to be rescued from rooftops, trees or small isolated places have reduced dramatically. The teams on the ground have managed to do a good job, and adding the fact that waters is going down, we have managed to fix some critical roads that allow our support and assistance to go to the ground.
What has been the biggest challenge? We see that the international community has descended to Mozambique to come and assist.
The biggest challenges from day one was communications and access. There were places that were only be able to do it through the air, and weather was still bad. So in order for us to do surveillance and make sure we have a full picture of affected areas, we had to go around a big area that it's more than 3,000 square kilometers of area. So, but by now we have full understanding of people where they are. Obviously there's still work to be done. We keep on searching, but most of the ground is covered by our teams in order to have a proper logistic assistance plan for the next weeks.
As the waters begin to recede, we know that one of the biggest risks is the malaria spiraling out of control, because with the waters going down, and so is the number of mosquitoes that go up. How are you going to mitigate that issue?
We have a few concerns, not only malaria. We have the concerns of cholera, so we have put health vigilant people around the area. We have put doctors in all the districts to control outbreaks of cholera, malaria, diarrhea. We have registered until now more than 2,000 people with diarrhea. So we have put up a center specifically dedicated to treatment of cholera. So we're spreading all logistics and capability in order to avoid any sort of outbreak of those diseases.
And finally, just tell us about the role of the international community and how they're collaborating with you, NGOs from South Africa and elsewhere.
South African people have been great. The army, the governments, the people that came from the first hour Rescue South Africa. You have NGOs that came from the first minute. So we can't thank them enough. They made a huge difference. It consolidated our brotherhood. We know we have in South Africa we have a good relationship, so we cannot thank them enough.
Okay, there you have it from Minister Correia, who is the Minister of Land and Rural Development here in Mozambique. We will be giving you more details as and when it happens. It's back to you in studio as we wrap up Cyclone Idai update. I'm Njanji Chauke.